I had some good and some terrible cell partners in prison. I lived with a serial killer. I lived with a guy who snored so loudly he used to wake the neighbors up through the 6-inch concrete wall. I lived with guys who sent me money when they got out. I lived with guys that I've sent money to since I got out. But all of it shapes the fact that I don't want another roommate. Because moving into town, it would have made a lot better financial sense to rent with a roommate or to try to buy a house and rent some of the rooms out. But after having to share space with people for so long, I want my own space. And it makes me wonder if it's a bit of PTSD that makes things seem worse than they actually are, because the serial killer roommate was actually a really good roommate. So was the guy who snored, except for the fact that I couldn't sleep around him and had to move. Plus, it's not like I'd have to live in the same room with somebody. In prison, we're living in a bathroom together. There's no privacy, there's no quiet, there's no sense of separation. Out here, we could have separate rooms, maybe even separate bathrooms. And there's actually something kind of appealing about having neighbors or people to talk to.